Hi, my name is Maria Karras, and I'm going to be talking to you about Google Classroom today. And what I want to do is show you how to make your own Google Classroom. And I'm going to screen share this screen with you. Whoops, I messed up again. Seems to be happening a lot lately. Okay, so here is your Google Classroom screen. And what I'm going to do is show you how to create a new class. So if I press plus on my screen, I'm going to create a new class. This class is going to be a sample class that I'm creating just for you today. And it's going to just show you how to set it up. So when I create my class, I press the plus sign, type in a name for the class, and if you want a period or a grade level in there, that works too. And what you're going to do is you're going to create what the class is about. So see here where it says Stream Students About, you're going to click on About. I'm going to call the class Sample Class. And maybe I want to make it a description of sharing with first-time users of Google Classroom. And I'm going to say we're going to meet online, but you can put your room number in there. Google Drive will create a folder that has your sample class in it for students to go to so that they can find out where all the information is. And then I'm going to save that. Now down here where it says add materials. So what I might want to add here would be like a syllabus, rules of the classroom, and what I can do is I can do a link, like upload a file, bring something up from my drive, go to YouTube, or add a link right here. So let's just say I'm going to bring something from my drive. Now here's my classroom folder that has all my classes in it. So I'm going to click on that. And here are my list of classes that I've created so far. So I don't really want those for today, but let's just say I want a different document in this folder. And we're just going to put a sample document in there. But if you see what it says here, now that it's going to have, I'm going to say that this is a class syllabus, even though it's really not. And I'm going to write post. So anytime students need something that they're always going to need to refer back to, it should go in your materials. The other thing that you can do is you can invite a teacher. Now this is especially useful if you're co-teaching classes or if you're teaching the same class with another student, with another teacher. So I'm just going to invite another teacher that won't mind if I invite him, so that I can add him as a teacher for this class. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over here to your stream. This is where you have two different options. You can either make announcements to your class, kind of like postings to your class, or you can create assignments. So for the announcement section, I might put, welcome to sample, if I could spell, sample class. I could add a video on YouTube about Google Classroom. And I do coincidentally have some that are already tagged, but I'll show you how to do that. If I type in Google Classroom, click on Google Classroom 101, click add. There is my video. I click post. I can always go up here in these three little dots and click delete or edit if I want to add something else to this announcement. The next thing I can do is create assignments. So let's say I have an assignment that I want students to do is to introduction to Google Classroom. And what I want students to do, please use the document attached and answer the questions. So let's say I have created a document in my Drive, which I don't have right now, but let's just say I created one. And let's see here what I can use. Probably should have created one before we started, but I did not. Whoops, let's go back. I'm going to use this Google Forms one. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Oh. Something is going wrong. Add. Yeah, no. I can't put a Google Form directly in there. All right, so let's not use Google Form. Let's use this Pear Deck example. So when I add this unknown file in here, which is just kind of a pretend file, you can choose either here. Students can view file, students can edit the file, or when the students open it, it makes them a new copy of the file. This is what I want to be able to do. If I say I want them to be able to have a new copy of the file, then their name will go on that file. They automatically make a copy of it themselves. And then I click Assign. And what's happening now is that I'm assigning this file for my class who I haven't welcomed yet. And it'll tell me how many are done and how many are not done. Okay? The due date is up here in the right-hand corner. So I'm going to change that due date to be, let's just say the last day of school. And I'm going to add a time. It's due at the last minute of school also. Okay? So I have an assignment. I have an announcement. And there are two ways that you can invite students to your class. You can either give them this class code by when they log into Google Classroom. They can have the class code to use. Or where it says students up here, you can invite students. So let's say I'm going to invite my teacher friend. Invite him to this class so that he can see what's happening with Google Classroom. Now, if you're doing this for professional development like I am, when teachers first log into Google Classroom, they need to say that they're a teacher. If they do not say that they're a teacher, then they will not be able to create classes. So first they need to say they're a teacher, and then they can join my class as a student. So I hope you've enjoyed this first introduction of Google Hangouts, and that is where we're going to end right now. Thanks, and have a great day.